In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace your adjustable upper control arm on your Mazda 3. It's located behind your rear wheel. Using a 21mm socket, we're going to remove our lug nuts to remove our wheel. Make sure you have a good hand on the top there, so the wheel doesn't fall off on you. Using a 17mm socket, we're going to remove this bolt. Now we're going to remove the bolt in the back. I'm standing behind the rear wheel on the left, above the exhaust. And that's where you're going to find your bolt. I'm going to use a 17mm socket. And remove the bolt. Now you're going to put a pry bar in here and push up like this. And that'll take the tension off so you can get it out. Before installing your adjustable control arm, you're going to want to adjust it the same length as the old one. To do that, you're going to loosen this jam nut with an 1/16" wrench. And if you have a wrench that's bigger, or you can use some locking pliers, hold it still. And I suggest putting it in a vise if it's super tight. After you loosen it, you can then extend the length if needed. And on ours, we do need to extend it slightly to match it up. So you're going to put where your bolts go through, your bushing area, make sure it's matched up. To keep it still, you can use a punch on one end. So you can use a punch here, or you can use the bolt. I'm going to use my bolt to hold that still. And now you're going to look down here and make sure the two bushings are lined up. Looks like I can go one more out. And then you're looking in here to make sure that the bushing lines up, the sleeve where the bolt goes. Now that you've adjusted your control arm, it's ready to be installed. Don't tighten your nut until it's in the car. You're going to slide it up in the back. Going to give it a little tap with a rubber mallet if you have a little rust. All right, once you get it lined up, you're going to get your bolt in there. Once you have that bolt started, you're going to take a pry bar and put it between that lower control arm and your brake rotor. And you're going to pry in a little bit as you hold your control arm in place. And once it lines up, you're going to stick your bolt in there. You can use a punch to line up the holes with the knuckle. Once it's lined up, you can take your punch out. And start your bolt. Now you're going to tighten that nut. And that should stay in the adjustment. Now we're going to snug this up. And we'll torque that after. All right, now let's snug this one up. We're going to torque both these bolts to 70 foot-pounds. We're going to install our wheel. I like to walk my wheel on, starting with the bottom lug nut. And then tighten them in a star-like pattern. We're going to torque our wheel to 85 foot-pounds in a star-like pattern. Now you're going to want to take your vehicle down to your local alignment shop to get it aligned.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.